we've got Bread and Butter Band, who's going to be playing from noon to 1, as well as Patrick Riley over here, who is constructing a 4-year anniversary mask for us. So stop by, come talk to the group, come talk to Patrick. I would love to tell you a little bit more about Arts Council Oklahoma City and Art Moves and what we do. So we hope you guys have a great afternoon, enjoy the music, and have a great day. Thank you.
Firewater's burning up his poor swollen glands. The Lysol and the Listerine, it went to his head. He needs baby on a piece of white bread. He did the pink elephant, blinded by the sauce and rather stay bent. I do the pink elephant, blinded by the sauce and rather stay bent. Martini, then the pink elephant. He had hot pink curtains and a slow jimmy can. The shaving haircut, knock, could for sure get you in to see the Bread and Butter Band play the shades of zebra skin. Oh, the pink, yeah, the pink elephant, blinded by the sauce, would rather stay bent. I do the pink elephant, blinded by the sauce, would rather stay bent. Circus, cause I'm always in debt. I'd never pass the bar unless I thought it was wet. But that's the way they suck 'em into my final dissolve. When they shake 'em up, I drink 'em down. I do the pink elephant, blinded by the sauce, I'd rather stay bent. I do the pink elephant, blinded by the sauce, I'd rather stay bent. Yeah, the pink elephant, blinded by the sauce, I'd rather stay bent. I do the pink, yeah, the pink elephant, blinded by the sauce, I'd rather stay bent. I do the pink, yeah, the pink elephant, blinded by the sauce, I'd rather stay bent. I do the pink elephant, blinded by the sauce, you know I'd rather stay bent. Standing on the corner with a nickel or a dime, there used to be a rail car to take me down the line. Too much beer and whiskey, ever be employed. And when I got to Nashville, it was too much soldier's joy. Now I'm wasted on the wayside, wasted on the way. If I ain't got the bar, boys, you know I'm gone today. Back, baby, back in time. I wanna go back, baby, when you're mine. Back, baby, back in time. I wanna go back. that black highway all night drive. I'm watching the times falling to the side. My clear channel way down low. She's coming in, Lord, half a mile to go. In the summertime, apples in the fall. I can't have it all the time. I don't want none at all. I wish I was in Frisco with a brand new pair of shoes. Instead, I'm stuck in Nashville with the Northern Nashville blues. Come on, you good time rounders, listening to my sound. We'll drink around from Nashville before they tear it down. Going back, baby, back in time. I wanna go back, babe, when you're mine. Back, baby. Back in time, I want to go back, babe, when you were mine. That black highway all night drive. I'm watching the times fall away to the side. My clear channel way down low. She's coming in, Lord, half a mile to go. Back, baby, back in time. I wanna go back, babe, when you're mine. Back, baby, back in time. I wanna go back, babe, when you're mine. Back, baby, back in time. I wanna go back, babe, when you're mine. Back, baby, back in time. I wanna go back, babe, when you were mine. Thank you very much. You'll be headed for a serious strife. Time to make this scene all day, but tomorrow there'll be hell to pay. Oh, people, please listen attentively about future calamity. I thought the ideal was obsolete till I heard the old man is stomping his feet down in the afterlife. You'll be headed for a serious strife. Time to make this scene all day, but tomorrow there'll be hell to pay. Money, the fortune, pain, and the power, all those things that come with it, you will lose them down below when the fire burns your soul. In the afterlife, you'll be headed for a serious strife. Time to make this scene all day, but tomorrow there'll be hell to pay. just for life. You be headed for the serious strife, time to make this scene all day. But tomorrow there'll be hell to pay. Hey, thanks a lot. All right, this is one of our newest songs. I ain't got tattoos, but I got scars. Some from fighting and others in bars, and that's alright. That's alright, alright with me. Well, I take her back if her name was Jack, and throw her over my shoulder in a gunny sack, and that's alright. That's alright, alright with me. And you go dancing in the dark. Dancing like the fireflies in her heart. I tried and tried and tried and tried so hard. You can't put out a fire after it starts with me, and you can't just see. Well, there's no place that I'd rather be, and that's alright. That's alright, alright with me. The moon is high and so am I. I'd kiss the stars if you love this guy, and that's alright, that's alright, alright with me. Yeah, I'd take her back if her name was Jack. I'd throw her over my shoulder in the gunny sack, and that's alright, alright with me. And you go dancing in the dark. Dancing like the fireflies in her heart. She tried and tried and tried and tried so hard. You can't put out a fire after it starts with me, and you can't just see. Well, there's no place I'd rather be, and that's alright, alright with me. And that's alright, alright with me.
Well, the fantastic sounds of Bread and Butter behind it's Art Moves, sponsored by the Arts Council of Oklahoma City. Dave Morris here outside the Oklahoman. Happy to be a part of this program. It's our first time to hop in, and what a great time for us. I'm alongside Evan Crowley from the Arts Council of Oklahoma City and the man behind this program these days. Congratulations on your 4th anniversary.
Well, thank you. We couldn't have done it without the Oklahoma City downtown community. They've been fantastic. Our program's been really well received, and we've loved bringing the arts and the community together down here in the downtown area.
And let's talk about that for just a second. This is something that you do every day, Monday through Friday, free live arts performances throughout the downtown Oklahoma City area.
Yeah, that's correct. We do every day, noon to 1, Monday through Friday downtown, and we actually just started the first Saturday of every month. We're at Penn Square Mall, so we're sort of bringing a little bit of our arts out to them as well.
In fact, this Saturday, Kyle Dillingham, if I'm correct about that,
yeah,
will be at Penn Square Mall. Be sure to go catch him on Saturday, Monday through Friday. 4 years ago, what was the idea behind this?
Well, it's just the exact thing that the Arts Council does, which is bringing the arts and the community together. And it's sort of a stronghold on the day-to-day, bringing arts into people's lives and sort of emerging artists and showing our community what a wealth of creative types that we have around here. And since then, it's really evolved and flourished into something much bigger, where we're bringing in regional acts and national acts. We've even brought in a group from Israel called A Collective a few years back on their way to South by Southwest. So it's really been a fantastic time to be downtown in Oklahoma City.
We have a wealth of talent in this city, regional and national, but you're tasked with a pretty large task there of scheduling this every day. I mean, there's a large pool of talent to pull from, but still, every day, that's a large task.
Yeah, it is, but we have over 300 artists on our roster, and it's always growing. Oklahoma City is an amazing place to live right now, and the Oklahoma City Arts Council is so excited to be able to showcase the artists that we have to our community through our various programs, including opening night, which is coming up, Storytelling Festival, which just happened. We also do Festival of the Arts and various community arts programs called All Access Arts.
Talking with Evan Crowley. We'll get back to the music here in just a second. He puts on Art Moves, which you can find every day. Who do we have here today?
We've got Bread and Butter Band, who's directly behind me, playing some bluegrass, and we've got Patrick Riley over here constructing a 4-year Art Moves mask. He's got a eclipse mask on right now for the recent blood moon eclipse that we had. So we urge you guys to check it out.
Now, Patrick Riley actually is. He actually goes back to the very first time you guys did this, right?
Correct, yeah. Patrick Riley was our very first artist that we ever had on the program, so we're excited to have him back for our 4-year anniversary.
And he's putting together the 4-year anniversary mask as we speak. I'm going to put the mic down, get out of the way. Bread and Butter Band, some fantastic bluegrass behind us. Come out and see us. It's free, noon to 1 here outside the Oklahoman, live streaming on newsok.com and the Arts Council's website. Evan, congratulations on 4 years, man.
Well, thank you so much.
All right, back to the Bread and Butter Band, guys.
I spent last night in the arms of a girl in Louisiana. Going out on the highway, my thoughts are still with her. Such a strange combination of a woman and a child. Such a strange situation, stopping every 100 miles on a Baton Rouge. Operator, won't you put me out through and send my love down Baton Rouge? Hurry up, but you put her on the line. Gotta talk to the girl just one more time. Calling Baton Rouge. Last night events rolled through my mind, except the scene or two erased with sweet red wine. Now see a truck stop sign and head, so I change lanes. Need a cup of coffee and a couple dollars change, calling Baton Rouge. Operator, won't you put me on through and send my love down to Baton Rouge? Hurry up, put her on the line, gotta talk to the girl just one more time. Calling Baton Rouge. Hello, Samantha, dear, I hope you're feeling fine. It won't be long until I'm with you all the time, but until then I'll spend my money up right down to my last dime. Call in Baton Rouge, yeah. Call in Baton Rouge. Hey, thanks a lot. On the banjo is my buddy Sam Hockenauer. Checking out that song. This is Greg Northwood on the bass, and Gabriel Moore on the left-handed guitar. And my name's David Brewster, and we're Bread and Butter Band. We're happy to be celebrating with Art Moves. Arts Council's done a lot of good things for us, so we appreciate that. When marimba rhythms start to play, dance with me, make me sway, make me thrill, only you know how to sway me smooth, sway me now. Like the lazy ocean hugs the shore, dance with me, sway me more, only you know how to sway me smooth, sway me now. Like a flower bending in the breeze, dance with me, sway with ease, only you know how to sway me smooth, sway me now. Other dancers may be on the floor, but my eyes will see only you have that magic technique. When we sway our I can hear the sound of violins long before it begins. Hugs the shore, dance with me, sway me more, only you know how to sway me smooth, sway me now. Like a flower bending in the breeze, dance with me, sway with ease, only you know how to sway me smooth, sway me now. Other dancers may be on the floor, but my eyes will see only you have that magic technique. When we sway our I can hear the sound of violins long before it begins. Only you know how to sway me smooth, sway me now, make me thrill. Only you know how to sway me smooth, sway me now, make me thrill. Only you know how to sway me smooth. and all I need's a pretty little girl to feed him when I'm gone. Feed him when I'm gone, boys, feed him when I'm gone. All I need's a pretty little girl to feed him when I'm gone. Bake them biscuits, bake them good and brown. When they get them biscuits baked, we're Alabama bound. I got a big home in a big corner when I'm gone. All I need's a pretty little girl to feed him when I'm gone. Feed him when I'm gone, boys, feed him when I'm gone. All I need's a pretty little girl to feed him when I'm gone. Dark clouds rising, some on Nellie Kane. When I get on back to town, I call Sweet Liza Jane. 'Cause I got a big home in a big corner and all I need's a pretty little girl to feed him when I'm gone. Won't you feed him when I'm gone, boys? Feed him when I'm gone. All I need's a pretty little girl to feed him when I'm gone. Them biscuits bake them, baby, bake them good and brown. When we get them biscuits baked, we're Alabama bound. And I got a big home in a big corn fed and all I need's a pretty little girl to feed him when I'm gone. Feed him when I'm gone, boys, feed him when I'm gone. All I need's a pretty little girl to feed him when I'm gone. All I need's a pretty little girl to feed him when I'm gone. Thank you, guys. Banjo request now. He likes this old-timey stuff. Here's an old-timey song. I'll be happy when you're dead, you rascal you. I'll be happy when you're dead, you rascal you. I'll be happy when you're dead, when you're 6 feet in your grave. I'll be happy when you're dead, you rascal you. I'll be happy when you're dead, you rascal you. I'll be happy when you're dead, you rascal you. Well, you tried to take my life and you tried to steal my wife. I'll be happy when you're dead, you rascal you. Rascal you. I'll be so happy when you're dead, you rascal you. Well, I saw you with that knife and you were trying to take my life. I'll be happy when you're dead, you rascal you. When you're 6 feet in your grave, I'll be happy dead, you rascal, you. Yes, I'll be happy when you're dead, you rascal, you. I'll be happy when you're dead, you rascal, you. Thank you.
The Oklahoman. It's Art Moves by the Arts Council of Oklahoma City. We're listening to the fantastic sounds of the Bread and Butter Band. We'll get back to them in just a second. But let's hear from this gentleman back here, Mr. Patrick Riley, who is making masks. How are you, sir?
Doing well. Making a good mask here.
Well, in fact, tell us what is going on here.
Well, I'm in the middle of making a leather mask, and this is the 4th anniversary of Art Moves. And I was the starting artist for Art Moves back 4 years ago, so I'm making a 4-year leather mask for the Art Moves program.
He mentioned he was the first artist with Art Moves 4 years ago, and
I've been a mask making artist for 45 or 50 years. So
4 years ago, were you making masks? Was that one of the first things you did for Art
One of the
Moves?
first things I did for Art Moves was make some masks, and so now I'm making, and this one I'll put it on real fast. Goes on like that. There you go. Now you ought to try it on. You wanna
Maybe
try
I
it
will
on?
in just a second.
Yeah. Here you go.
Apparently it's going on right now.
Here you go.
Well,
You gotta make it a little bigger. You got a bigger head. Hang on.
this would happen right now, right?
Here we go. There you are.
And this just did happen.
You are set.
Patrick Riley having some fun with me at Art Moves outside the Oklahoman for the Arts Council of Oklahoma City. Sir, what got you into mask making?
Oh, many years ago, I was a graduate of the University of Oklahoma with a master's degree, and I wanted to do something that was native to Oklahoma, so I started working with leather as a sculptural material. And as I pushed leather into molds, I started realizing it makes a great mask. And there were a lot of people, there weren't very many people at that time making leather masks around, you know, so I started making leather masks, and I was real fortunate that, be careful where you step, 'cause my paint's right over there. But I was real fortunate in showing my mask in New York City on Madison Avenue. And
Well, let's talk about that. You've been a lot of places with your masks. You've made masks for Lady Gaga, I understand,
I did, yes.
a Kennedy Center Fellow.
correct, I was a Kennedy Center Fellow, and I guess one of my funnest occasions was I represented the state of Oklahoma at Disney World with mask making. I guess back in 2007, we had Disney gave Oklahoma a pavilion at the Epcot Center. So the tourism department sent me to Epcot, where I set up my mask booth, and I did the same thing there that I'm doing here. I sat down and started making masks, and I had masks behind me. And I represented our state as a mask maker, which I felt really good about.
Who's the audience for your masks? Who do you see liking these? I'm assuming it's people of all ages, including the kiddos.
Well, let's see. I've got two mask commission right now. If somebody wants 2 masks to give to a gift to a couple getting married, that's coming up. I'm having to start that one this week. And I just finished a mask for a lady that wanted a mask to go to Burning Man out in Nevada. So I made a mirror mask for her. And then I have mask shows. So I create my own imaginative mask, you know. And so I have a show happening Friday night on the Paseo.
I was just about to say, where can we find more of your work?
Just go to the JRB Gallery tomorrow night. I'm having the opening in the main gallery, and I'm going to have about 20-25 masks there.
And how long will that exhibit
That
last?
exhibit will be up for about a month through Halloween. So
Be sure
it'll
to
be a lot of fun. And
be sure to catch Patrick Riley his masks in the Paseo District, the JRB Art Gallery over the next month.
Going here with Art Moves 4th anniversary, I thought I'd make a couple of masks like that for fun for them.
And I believe you're scheduled later on with Art Moves as well, correct?
I am. Yes, I'm going to work at the homeless center. I do mask making presentations there. And sometimes I like to put my mask on and actually move and entertain in them. You know, I do a lot of that too. So, and I love to work with kids, and I go all over the state working with mask making with kids.
And that is your background. You were with Oklahoma City Public Schools for a long time.
I was with them a long time, and currently I'm working with Studio 222 just down on 15th and Robinson, and I'm working with some really neat kids down there. We're finishing up our program. We're going to have an opening Wednesday from 5 to 6 at Studio 222 on 15th and Robinson. The kids are going to show all their work, and so I love to teach kids art. I just think art is a way for people of all ages to increase their ability to be happy and to have joy in their life. And so I always go out and say, hey, don't leave out the part of your brain that loves art because it makes you feel a little healthier for your life as you go through it. And I like to start with kids that are first and second graders. You know, they love art. They just love to do it. I like to see people keep it in their system all the way through their life. So I also do art things for older people. I'm an older person now myself, and so I guess I feel young because I keep the art movement up in my own self.
Well, we appreciate you being here today. It's been great to meet you yesterday in the video and to see your work in progress today. He's live, Art Moves, outside the Oklahoman.
We're making some masks.
We're making masks till 1 p.m. Be sure to catch Patrick Riley, his exhibit at the JRB Art Gallery in the Paseo District. And now we're going to kick it back to the bread and butter sounds, to the sounds of the Bread and Butter Band.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much.
She walks through the corn leading down to the river. Her hair shone like gold in the hot morning sun. She took all the love that a poor boy could give her, left me to die like a fox on the run, like a fox on the run. Now everybody knows the reason for the foul. That woman took my love down to paradise hall. That woman took my love and she took me for a ride. Like a lonesome fox, now I need a place to hide. She walks through the corn, leading down to the river. Her hair shone like gold in the hot morning sun. She took all the love that a poor boy could give her, left me to die like a fox on the run, like a fox on the run. Boys, and we'll fortify our souls. Talk about those friends and the places we all go. Had a string of girls, but they just left me on the floor. Like a lonesome fox, boys, I need a place to go. She walks through the corn, leading down to the river. Her hair shone like gold in the hot morning sun. She took all the love that a poor boy could give her, left me to die like a fox on the run, like a fox on the run. Through the corn, leading down to the river. Her hair shone like gold in the hot morning sun. She took all the love that a poor boy could give her, left me to die like a fox on the run, like a fox on the run. Hey, thanks a lot. That's one of our older songs, an original tune. Getting just a little left, that's all. Yeah. Ready? Wash away the poison from a 10-cent sin. Goes back back into your mouth, baby, and that's where it began. I can see your face, but I miss your smile. It's been a while, oh my God, it's been a while. She got a dirty face and a dirty smile. She been with me for a while, I'm a friend, yeah, baby, I'm a friend. So I wash away that poison from a 10-cent sin. It's back into your mouth, and that's where it began. I can see your face, but I miss your smile. It's been a while, oh my God, it's been a while. It's been a while, oh my God, it's been a while.
All right, guys, that'll do it from outside the Oklahoman. It was a nice afternoon, but the rain cloud has moved in. We've got some raindrops now. We're going to shut it down. These guys are electrical, and we have some artwork we don't see destroyed. Art Moves. Be sure to catch it every day. Sponsored by the Arts Council of Oklahoma City. The Tap Band at Myriad Gardens tomorrow, and Kyle Dillingham at the Penn Square Mall on Saturday. That'll do it from outside the Oklahoman.